What if I told you Oakville is planning to build a mini city within the town itself? With over 66,900 new residential units, towers as tall as 59 stories, and a brand new transit connection core? Welcome to Midtown Oakville. This isn't a distant vision. It's actually happening now, and I want to break down all the news right now. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Alex. If you're new here, I help people all over Ontario with their financing needs. And if you're looking at real estate, I specifically focus in Oakville and multiplex listings across the GTA. If you want to have a chat, just click the link below and book right in my calendar. For all of my Oakville people who live here, or if you're wanting to move here, this is huge. This is a designation between 16 Mile Creek and Chartwell, between Cornwall and a QEW. It already has the GO station there, which makes it obvious target for a transit-oriented growth, but now the town and province are planning to turn it into a high-density, mixed-use downtown core. This area is now classified as a projected major transit station area, and that means it's projected for density and prioritized for rapid housing development. With the official adoption of the OPA, the Official Plan Amendment 70, in early 2025, Oakville has officially laid the groundwork for this transformation. Now, OPA 70 replaces the old zoning and the land rules with a much more flexible and forward-thinking framework. It introduces a community planning permit system that streamlines approvals and allows for greater heights and densities than ever before in Oakville. And we're talking about turning a low-rise centric zoned into a completely urban neighborhood with residential towers, office space, parks, retail, infrastructure, all designed around walkability and transit access. This is huge. So what is going to be built? I want to go through some of the applications, but here are 6 major development applications within Ward 3 that fall under the Midtown growth area. Let's break them down right now. The first one is Oakville Angus Cross. So it's at 217 to 227 Cross Avenue and on Angus, another address on Angus Road. I don't know which one, but there's 3 towers, 44, 49, and 58 stories, and it's estimated just under 2,000 residential units with a mix of retail and office space at the ground level and plenty of accessible open space. Number 2, 590 Angus Road, another 3-tower project with buildings of 45, 50, and 57 stories. The proposal includes just under 1,800 residential units, again, mixed use with elements and integrated open space. Another one is 157 and 165 Cross. The application includes 2 towers projected to be 50 and 58 stories. Combined, these buildings are projected to be just over 1,200 residential units. Another one, 166 South Service Road. While the full details have not been publicly released, this site is part of the same provincial transit-oriented community initiative and will likely include towers of 40 to 50 story range, contributing to the total unit count. Now, these 4 developments together form a large TOC plan backed by the Infrastructure of Ontario, which proposes a total of 6,908 residential units across 11 towers in Midtown, 349 Davis and 627 Lyons Lane, which are also located in Ward 3. And the tower and unit counts on those ones aren't publicly disclosed yet, but these sites are zoned for high density mixed use, so let's just assume they're 40 plus stories. Now that's a lot of applications already. OPA isn't just about more buildings, it's a comprehensive new approach to how Oakville builds neighborhoods. So let's go a little bit deeper here. First, the community planning system, or the CPPS, is the key change here. It replaces traditional zoning, site plan, and minor variance approvals with a single streamlined process. This allows developers to move faster while still giving the town control over design, density, and community benefits. Second, OPA 70 sets new height restrictions and density thresholds. We're seeing maximum height range of 20 to 59 stories in strategic locations. It's a massive shift from Oakville's historic low-rise development pattern. Third, the new amendment introduces new policies around transit integration, mobility hubs, and infrastructure coordination, and cost sharing. These are behind-the-scenes systems that make dense communities actually livable. And there are also a parallel infrastructure master plans underway for transportation, stormwater, parks, and mobility. And they're being developed to support the new density, ensuring that roads, pipes, transit, and green space are ready to be there when residents move in. Now, Midtown is being planned as a 15-minute neighborhood, a place where you can live, work, shop, and play all within 15 minutes of walking distance. That's the goal. So who wins and what's to watch? Who benefits from all this transformation? If you're a homeowner in or near Midtown, which is the most expensive place, right? You have Morrison and Chartwell just around the corner. Expect a lot of construction over the next decade, evolving neighborhoods, and if you are a buyer, Midtown may become one of Oakville's most dynamic entry points. And that's if you can even afford it. It will offer a wide range of condos and possibly more accessible price points due to increased supply. But if you're an investor, Midtown represents a long-term growth. But with almost 7,000 units planned, you can expect a strong future in rental demands for professionals, commuters, downsizers who value location and connectivity. If you're a seller, especially in the low-rise homes near Midtown, like the condos, let's say, for example, 55 Spears, now might be your momentum. You can market your property as being a near future transit and lifestyle infrastructure, potentially commanding for premium buyers seeking future upside. You should also watch for provincial decisions on the OPA 70 because it's currently under review, and the Ministry of Municipal Affairs and Housing, once it's approved, it will accelerate. Now, my final thoughts here, okay? Midtown Oakville is the biggest planning and developmental story in the town's modern history. It will change how people live, how they move, where the growth goes over the next 25 years. It's big, it's bold, and yes, it's controversial. And it's also happening. If you're looking into understanding what this means for your home, your street, or your portfolio, just click the link below and book right in my calendar, and we could talk about everything that you need to talk about regarding the OPA 70. And lastly, I just want to emphasize, this area is technically South Oakville, okay? So when you get off at Trafalgar, you're gonna go south. And as you go south, you're going down to Old Oakville and Morrison and Ford. When you're going down Oakville and you get to Cornwall and you make a left, you're then going into the most exquisite part of Oakville, the luxury homes that are $2, $3, $4, $5, $10 million. And those types of homeowners are executives. Those types of home buyers are people who have the money to do so. If you are thinking of buying in Oakville, just know that there is going to be a lot of traffic happening just off Trafalgar, and you probably want to get off at Ford and go around, first of all. Second of all, if you don't want to be a part of all of this construction, even though you want a luxury home, you can go further if you're looking to buy and maybe go to South Bronte and look at a custom home there. So again, if you are looking at moving to Oakville, buying in Oakville, or selling in Oakville, and you want to know how this master plan community will affect either your purchase or the sale of your home, send me a message, book in my calendar, and we can talk about everything and anything about the OPA 70. Thanks for watching.